welcome back to my channel. If you have been here before, I am so happy that you're here today. My name is Suzanne. Today's video is all about hosting. If you are hosting Thanksgiving at your house this year and you are nervous or you're thinking that you cannot do it, I am here to tell you that you can. This is a totally realistic Thanksgiving hosting video. No frills, nothing fancy. I will show you exactly what I'm using. I will show you my tips and tricks of what I do for prep and how things kind of come together on the big day. Today is Saturday and Thanksgiving is next Thursday, so we have not had Thanksgiving yet. I will try to film some clips and post those after the fact if you're interested to see how it all came together. This video is all about my Thanksgiving prep, so the cleaning, getting the food, the grocery shopping, all of those things that go into prepping for the big day. We host Thanksgiving, gosh, this is I want to say my 10th year hosting. We host every year almost. There's been a few years where we didn't have as many people, but normally we have a pretty good crowd. It's not always family. Sometimes we do friends, sometimes we do neighbors. So it all just sort of depends on who is around. I feel like I have a pretty good foundation of what I do that works, things that might help you out if this is your first time or your 10th time hosting and you were just wondering things that you could do to make it easier. My channel focuses on totally realistic motherhood and lifestyle, so it is not an aesthetically pleasing video. This is real life hosting if you find yourself having Turkey Day at your home this year. I just want to put this out there that if you have been hesitant about hosting and you think, oh, my house is too small, my house is out of date, my kitchen is too tiny. I have a tiny kitchen and it is not the aesthetic, white, gorgeous kitchens. We don't have a kitchen island. We have kind of a galley style kitchen and it works just fine every year. Is it packed? Yes, it is, but it's everybody around having fun, enjoying the food, and while it is tiny, it never has stopped us from hosting and having a wonderful and memorable holiday meal. So do not let the size of your house, the size of your kitchen, the state of your home discourage you from hosting. Just know that whatever season of life you're in right now, you can still make a wonderful and memorable Thanksgiving dinner for your family or your friends. Now, you're going to see different timelines for prep, and you can follow any that you're comfortable with. I know I've seen on Pinterest timelines that go as far as a month out, a year out if you're really type A. Pinterest is a great resource if you're looking for timelines for what time to have dinner ready, what time to thaw your turkey, when to start your grocery shopping. It's really helpful, and I've used those resources a lot in the past. So highly recommend Pinterest if you're looking. If I have some on my Pinterest that I've saved, I will link them down below just if you're looking for a shortcut to find some good ones. My thing that I start with is usually a week out, so that was 2 days ago, is 1 week out from Thanksgiving. Normally when we do Thanksgiving, it's like a potluck style. We always have people bring food. I never cook the entire meal by myself. We will normally do the turkey and then we will do a few sides. I do crescent rolls and I always do a pumpkin pie for dessert, so that's kind of like my thing. I would say then that's definitely one of my biggest tips is to delegate and try to do it potluck style if you can. That way you are not on the hook for the entire meal because that can get very overwhelming. We always ask family to bring their own drinks and bring a side or a dessert or an appetizer. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but every little bit definitely helps. That is a huge tip I have, is to try to make it potluck style if possible. That way you're not stressing out cooking every single thing for the meal. If you enjoy that, by all means, I would be way too stressed out. So we always ask family and friends to bring stuff over. A week out, I will do my shopping list. I have already planned my menu. We kind of already think about what we're going to be eating. It's definitely helpful to make a guest list so that way you can make sure that you have everything that you need. So there is still some time to add any last minute items if you had any last minute guests. The week before, I'll get my turkey. They go down to about 49 cents a pound at my grocery store. So this year we bought a 14-pound turkey and another one for 9 pounds, I want to say, because we found out we have extra people coming. So between those two sizes, I feel like we will have more than enough. We have about 15 people joining us this year, 15 or 16, including our family. It's quite a few people. I think that will be enough turkey though. I don't mind leftovers. I find ways to eat on them during the week. My 6-year-old loves turkey, so she'll eat the turkey as well. So leftovers are not a problem in my house. One of my favorite tips for grocery shopping, even if you don't actually order from the app, is to use apps like Walmart.com or Walmart Plus or Instacart, anything like that for the grocery store you're planning on shopping at. If you're like me or a lot of people this year, I'm on a super tight budget for Thanksgiving. I use those apps and it really helps because it breaks down everything that you're buying. And even if you end up going and getting it yourself, it helps to act as like a list of the things that you need, and you will know exactly how much you are going to be spending because everything that's on sale will be on sale on the app. Things that are out of stock will show up as out of stock. I just find that they are really helpful. I use them just for my normal grocery shopping, but it's a really great tool if you are Thanksgiving shopping. I knew exactly what I needed for my recipes, and I knew exactly how much I was going to be spending. Another tip I have is to go through your fridge and your pantry ahead of time so you know exactly what you need. The fridge can be nice and clean when you order all your groceries or go pick up your groceries or shop for your groceries, and you won't buy doubles of anything. You won't forget anything that you thought you might have had. We are going to clean out our fridge and our pantry, and I have a fridge outside, and that's where I will be storing most of my things that I purchased for Thanksgiving. So I am going to show you what that all looks like, and you can clean out your fridge along with me if that's something that you have to do. But I definitely think that before you do any shopping, this is one of the biggest tips that I can give, is to clean out everything in your home and know exactly what you have and exactly what you need so we don't waste food and we don't waste money. That's never fun. This is what I have going on in the fridge right now. So I've got just lots of like leftovers, apple juice for the kids. I've got some things that can probably be combined into other things. Tons of produce that needs to either get eaten or tossed. I know those Brussels sprouts are old, which stinks because I need them. Empty water bottles, empty containers. So I'm going to go ahead and go through all of these things in the fridge, and then I'm going to work my way to the pantry and do the exact same thing. Just go through and make sure that I have everything that I need, that there's no expired food. I was excited because I have a couple cans of pumpkin puree, which is awesome, so I don't need to buy that. So this is just always a really great thing to do if you're making your list and you're not sure what you need. Go through everything and see if there's stuff you already have on hand, and then make room for the new stuff. I did pretty good. This is my big trash bag full of the expired food and food that was almost empty and that needed to get tossed. So everything was nice and cleaned out. This is our outside fridge. We used to have it inside, and then we got our new fridge, so we have it outside, and I love it. I love the extra space. This is just all kinds of random stuff. I've got my turkeys for Thanksgiving over here. I have apple cider up here that unfortunately, oh, it's still good, yay. Gonna use that for Thanksgiving. Have some stuff over here that can probably be tossed. I'm pretty sure this apple cider is old. I can get rid of that. Got some whipped cream. I'm gonna go through this stuff too because I'm gonna have to move my turkeys in here in a couple days. So you can see I have like a spill. Definitely need to make some room. I'm gonna clean out all this stuff and then at least make enough shelf space for these 2 turkeys to get moved over here pretty soon. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and then just try to give it a wipe down as well so that it's semi-clean. Here's what we're working with now. I have plenty of room for my turkeys. I could probably fit them both on this shelf right here. And then I have a lot of apple cider, which is awesome. So I'm gonna take that off of my order because I have plenty now. So this is all still good till December and they're unopened. So that's great. I'm gonna go ahead and use those for Thanksgiving. I also have this unopened can of whipped cream, which is awesome. I have just some extra drawers down here, so I might put Thanksgiving things in here for storage. So I have all this space as well. So I think I'll put all my Thanksgiving stuff out here for now, just so I can see what I'm working with and know what I need for the final day. And then I will be all set. So my grocery order comes soon and I will show you guys what I got. And our pantry are cleaned out, our groceries are purchased. I'm gonna show you what I purchased for my groceries for Thanksgiving this year. I shopped at Walmart and Aldi. That's where I found the best deals. Other than our turkey, I bought that at Publix because that's where they were on sale. So I will show you everything that I got for my turkey day this year, and maybe it will give you some ideas. Maybe it will kind of just give you some suggestions of things that you hadn't thought of before. So this is my Walmart haul. I just went ahead and got an extra thing of these s'mores lunchbox granola bars for my 6-year-old. She takes them to school. These are for Thanksgiving. I got some buttery smooth crackers and then some multigrain crackers. I just love having these for our charcuterie board. So these are always a hit. Everybody usually likes both of them, so I get both. For a recipe we're doing, I have these 2 cans of cream and chicken soup. I needed some black peppercorns for my brine. We also needed some more of our favorite chicken bouillon, so I had that, and some bay leaves as well. I needed some lemon for a recipe, and then these oranges are also for my brine. I use the Pioneer Woman's turkey brine. I can leave that video link down below. I don't know if I'll film it again this year because it'll be time for Thanksgiving by the time I post it. But if you want to see how I do my brine, I do have a video on it. It's just a few years old, but it's pretty much the same. Here's a yellow onion because it's good to have that on hand. I always recommend having some paper towels on hand for Thanksgiving. It's just good. People, you know, make messes, need paper towels. These oyster crackers are for my first grader, my 6-year-old, her little Thanksgiving thing they're doing for school. I got some more stevia that I drink with my coffee, and then some penne. Always have some toilet paper on hand if you're hosting for Thanksgiving. You will never regret having extra toilet paper. You definitely don't want to run out if you have a lot of guests coming over. These are for a recipe. We're doing potatoes, so these are just some frozen shredded hash browns. I eat this lettuce for my lunch. The girls eat these mini cucumbers. I needed one more oven bag. I already had one left, but I needed 2, so I just went ahead and bought another 2-pack of these. I needed some more almond milk. This whipped cream cheese is for a dip that I'm making. I'll try to film it, even if it's close to Thanksgiving. When I post it, I'll try to put it out as a short or something in case you're wondering how that turns out. It's a cranberry dip with jalapenos in it. Propel for my husband. Here's my cranberries to go along with that dip. I also have some sour cream. This goes with the potato recipe. It's always good to have garlic. We are loving the peeled garlic in my house. I got 1 thing of crescent rolls, the butterflake ones, and then I have the other one that I found in my fridge. And then it's always good to have Ziploc bags as well. We have the gallon bags just to use for whatever we need them for. For my fine china for Thanksgiving, there is no shame in my game. I will show you. We do not host as much now as we used to. These are my plates, so you can see if we're having just a handful of people come over, I just have these plain, they're white dishes from a store we had in Orlando called Old Time Pottery. A lot of them don't match, but they were really inexpensive. And then I have just a few smaller, like bread plates or dessert plates, whatever you want to call them. That will not be enough. So I went ahead and I got this cutlery. I don't have enough knives for everybody, so I just went ahead and got knives, forks, and spoons. That way everything is taken care of and I don't have to do a ton of dishes. I also got a new pack of napkins. This is what we're going to be eating Thanksgiving dinner on. These are the China Classic compostable, which is awesome. This is a 30 count and it was only $6. I thought that was a really great deal. I am not embarrassed to eat on disposable plates and use disposable cutlery. If you do not feel that way, or if you have enough dishes that you can use your regular dishes, go for it. This is how our family rocks Thanksgiving. We do not get fancy for Thanksgiving, and everyone who comes over knows that, and everybody seems to be totally fine. If they're not, they are welcome to take their opinion elsewhere. This is everything that I got. I do have an Aldi order coming. It will be here in about half an hour, so I will show you the rest of my Thanksgiving haul. This order for my Walmart stuff, nothing was substituted and nothing was out. I was so impressed. Usually, I always have substitutions or unavailable items when I do a Walmart order. I was really expecting it this close to Thanksgiving, but they had everything that I needed. I did have a couple substitutions for my Aldi order, so I'll show you what those are, but I'm gonna get this stuff put away, and then when my Aldi order comes, I will lay everything out and go through it really quick for you. This is my tiny Aldi haul, but here it is. 2 things were substituted. I'll show you when I get to them. I have bananas. I have some more whipped cream. My husband eats these for work, so I grabbed a bag of those. And then the girls like to eat these, so I grabbed a bag of those. Chicken fries are just for lunches and dinners and stuff like that. My pie crust, I have the Aldi brand, and they were out, so they substituted with Pillsbury. Cannot go wrong with that. It would have been nice to save a couple bucks, but I approved that because I need them, and Pillsbury is good. These are jalapenos to go with my cranberry dip. I hope it's good. I don't know, jalapenos and cranberries sounds weird, but it has tons of reviews saying how amazing it is, so we'll see. Gotta have some heavy whipping cream. I just went ahead and bought the big container of it. It said they might be out, but I'm so thankful they weren't. I also got 2 packs a Brussels sprouts for a Thanksgiving dish we're making, baby cut carrots just for a charcuterie board to have, as well as some apples that I'll keep these during the week, and then I'll cut some up for our charcuterie board, and then just some turkey for my husband. So that is that. They had everything I wanted. I'm so happy. I'm gonna get this stuff put away too, and then I will be all set for this round of Thanksgiving shopping. All right, our groceries are put away. Now on to the cleaning. About a week out, I will do my deep cleaning. Do you have to deep clean your house for Thanksgiving dinner? No, you do not. Do I think that anybody who comes to my house for Thanksgiving dinner and is inspecting the baseboards needs to go and kick rocks? Yes, I do. But do I also want to have a nice clean home for my friends and family for Thanksgiving dinner? Yes, I do. So I will wipe those baseboards down and the windows and anything else. The way I look at it is it's something I'm gonna have to do anyway, so I might as well use a huge meal with everybody coming over as an excuse to just go ahead and get those things done. If I needed a reason, that to me is probably the best reason that I can think of. I definitely do the floors and stuff, so all of those things I'm gonna go ahead and do a week out. So my normal cleaning day is Friday, which was yesterday, so I did a lot of these things yesterday. I will most likely clean the main bathroom again. I will definitely have to do the floors again because I have kids and dogs. I will probably tidy up the kitchen several times before Thanksgiving because we're a week away and we're cooking in the kitchen. But it is just kind of nice to get the bulk of my cleaning done, especially any deep cleaning tasks. So that way I'm not stressing about it leading up to the day and I can just focus on like some general cleaning and tidying up before Thanksgiving gets here.
This bench seat has a cover on the cushion, so I really wanted to make sure I washed that before Thanksgiving because this is obviously where a lot of people will be sitting to eat their dinner. So this gets messy from the kids and I wanted to get it in the wash. This is also a good time if you're using any special linens like tablecloths and napkins and stuff. You can go ahead and throw those in there too. I had a few extra things that needed to get washed, so I just tossed those all into the same load. That way I wasn't wasting a load of laundry. And the things that I really wanted to get cleaned would be clean. Other things that it's good to wash are like doormats, any blankets that you have, anything like that that the smells hold on to. Don't forget to empty the trash and sanitize the trash can if you need to because it can get kind of stinky. I wipe down all the light switches and the surfaces and anything else that I know people will be touching, and then it's always nice to add a little candle so that you can light it on the day. And then I refilled my soap so I knew everything was good to go for guests. Obviously, if you don't have the time to do this type of cleaning before Thanksgiving, that is totally okay. I did have the time and my walls needed some extra TLC, so I took advantage of the opportunity. Another thing that I recommend doing is to go through your menu and find anything that you can make ahead. So I always do my pumpkin pie, and I try to do it the day before Thanksgiving. That way it can be done and sit in the fridge overnight. The same if you have any casserole dishes or anything that can be made in the oven and then heat it up the next day. It will just help save you time and help to make sure that you get everything done that you need to.
We have everything ready to go in our kitchen. We have our turkeys purchased. Don't forget to take those out at the right time. So for my bigger turkey, it comes out tomorrow, Sunday. And then for my 9-pound turkey, it's coming out and into the fridge on Monday. I do the Pioneer Woman turkey brine. I have tons of Thanksgiving prep videos that I've filmed previously, so I will go ahead and link those down below. They are a few years old, but everything is pretty much the same. I haven't changed a whole lot. So you can see the things that I've cooked in the past and get an idea for what my recipes look like for Thanksgiving if you are interested. Don't forget to start making your brine a few days ahead of time as well, so it has time to cool. I learned that the hard way. Now that those types of things are prepped, our turkeys are in the fridge, our house is clean, our fridge is stocked. You do have a couple days, so if you need to run out and get any last minute things for Thanksgiving, you totally can, and it's nice to have some wiggle room if you really needed it. But for the most part, all of those things are done. That is it for my Thanksgiving prep video. Those are all the things that I like to do and the time frame that I like to do it. If I've forgotten anything, I will try to list it as the video is playing, and I will definitely link my previous videos so you can watch those. Like I said, this is not aesthetic, this is not perfect. If you have things that work for you, leave them down below in the comment section, because I always like to get tips and tricks from other people as well. And I hope that this helped. I hope that if you are hosting, you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and remember that if everything doesn't go perfectly, it's totally fine. It just makes memories for the next year. It is still going to be lovely and memorable and wonderful, and it's not even what you're eating or how much you're eating, it's just who you're eating it with. Thank you so much for watching. I have a lot more seasonal and lifestyle and motherhood videos coming for you soon, so I hope that you will subscribe if that interests you, and I will see you in the next video. Happy Thanksgiving.